From secret techniques to travel through walls to the game's most broken features, here are 36 Minecraft facts you didn't know. Snowmen can seem like the most harmless creatures in all of Minecraft. However, unlike sheep, snowmen don't have any wool. However, if you do decide to use shears on a snowman's head, it will cause the pumpkin to drop off and leave all its pebbles on its face. But if that's not cursed enough, did you know that you can spawn snowmen on their side? However, it doesn't work for the wither, but it does work for iron golems as well. The evoker mob is known as a sort of magician that can cast some spells. But did you know that this mob can turn blue dyed sheep into red dyed sheep? How random is that? The color red is also the same color as the potion of harming. You might think this potion's good for killing off those mobs, but zombies heal from it and skeletons don't take any damage. But if you are looking to take them out, try a potion of healing. It does the reverse. Minecraft recently took away the ability of the anvil to destroy any item, but there's still another way to completely destroy stuff. By throwing your items onto a cactus, you'll see that everything completely gets destroyed. Oh yeah, and there's lava, but we don't talk about that. Mobs can be pretty scary, especially if you're playing in hardcore mode. Whilst most people can't be bothered to get a mob head, they might become more useful than you think. If you wear the same mob head around that mob, the detection range for the mob is decreased by 50%, allowing you to easily survive 100 more days. Vindicators are pretty emotionless. They'll kill anything in sight with the Johnny name tag. However, as psychotic as they do seem to have some morals. When they see a baby villager, they won't attack it, but it still kills their parents though. Whenever it snows in Minecraft, every block slowly builds up a stack of snow on top of it. This would be true if ice and packed ice didn't exist. You see, these two blocks don't even allow you to place snow on them directly, which is super weird since blue ice allows all types of snow to lie above it. If you ever place wet sponges in a furnace, you'll know you get dried ones. But have you tried lava as a fuel source with it? The lava actually disappears and gets replaced with a bucket of water. What a nice little detail from you, Mojang. Getting lost is one of the most stressful things that can happen in a game like Minecraft. However, there lie many secrets around you that you never noticed. A basic being that the sun rises in the east and falls in the west. But I bet you didn't know that sunflowers will always face east as well, and the stem of a pumpkin will always face northwest no matter where you place them. Every mob will die in lava. Well, most mobs anyway. But villagers are actually invincible to it. All they have to do is lie in a bed, and when lava's placed on top of them, they'll take 0 damage. How confusing is that? But invincibility can only go so far before becoming ridiculous. The turtle egg doesn't take damage from arrows, tridents, anvils, dripstone, fire charges, lava. Okay, I think you get my point. But you can break these just by jumping on them. Am I really that strong? If you get a husk zombie to water for 30 seconds, it will turn into a normal zombie. And if you leave it there for another 30 seconds, it will turn into a drowned zombie. Have you ever wanted to literally teleport through blocks? Just move a boat to a corner of blocks and then run, and you'll get to the other side of the wall. Or just place a dispenser next to a wall and enter the boat. This seems so broken. Redstone torches are always turned on, right? Wrong! By connecting a lever and spamming it fast enough, the redstone torch will lose its redstone signal. But if you wait a few seconds, it will turn back on. The golden tools are misunderstood to being useless. Whilst you might believe this, the golden pickaxe is the quickest to break stone compared to all of the other pickaxes. On the downside, it can't break any other ores besides coal and quartz, which is probably where you need that fortune diamond pick anyway. If you've ever bothered to check, you'll find that Minecraft can be pretty lazy when it comes to work ethic. This is because endstone is actually the same texture as cobblestone. Bedrock's just stone with a high contrast, and sand is the exact same texture as clay. And heck, with noises, the creeper hissing sound is the exact same noise as ignited TNT. Slimes are pretty rare to come across, and that's why they can drop up to 28 experience points. 4 XP for the biggest, 8 XP for the mediums, and 16 XP for the smallest. But you'll still need 1,367 XP to reach level 30. If you didn't know, beds are one of the most useful multi-tools ever. You can reset your spawn point, enter secret bases, farm netherite, and even kill the ender dragon. Either way, the appreciation for them is really underestimated. With over 11 different types of planks, 16 colored walls, there's over 7,000 ways of crafting this item. I don't even know what I just said. When you enchant a bow, with the flame enchantment, every item on an item frame will be burnt if you shoot it. This would be true if cobblestone didn't exist though. When you shoot cobblestone, the item frame will burn forever, which could be mistaken as a fire item or some kind of secret message. Wither skeletons are one of the scariest mobs to face in the game, but could you imagine if they had bows like normal skeletons? If you use this command to spawn in a wither skeleton with a bow, you'll find it shoots fire arrows. and it's pretty overpowered too. No wonder Mojang didn't want it in the game. When you play in peaceful mode, most players think that no mobs can attack you. Well, then there's the llama. You wouldn't think of a llama being aggressive, but if you poke them, they'll spit at you. Did that really just happen? Instead of using ladders normally, try it like this. The trapdoors literally don't get in the way of the ladder. It does cost more resources for the trapdoors though, but it's a pretty cool party trick for your base, since when you get to the top, you can close the trapdoor like it was never there. Most people know if you place soul sand beneath a source block of water, you'll make yourself a water elevator. But a lot of people don't know this build. If you place 4 gates around one source block of water, and if you jump at the right level of momentum, it's possible to make a 2-block jump. It's pretty tricky though. When most people fight an Enderman, they tend to panic whilst trying to fight it. This can make it super hard with the Enderman teleporting everywhere. But a simple trick is looking straight into its eyes. When you lock eyes with it, the Enderman won't move, giving you a few seconds to heal or gain more distance to run. The Warden's a strong mob, but how strong is it really? Well, if you combine the health of an Ender Dragon and a Wither, you'll have a rough estimate. That's 250 hearts in total. Not to mention in Bedrock Edition, the Wither has 300 hearts. I'm sorry, Bedrock players. We've talked about villages already, but whilst you may know that Librarian's head has a book on top of it, the Swamp villagers have lily pads on their heads too. It's kinda gross, but if you wanted to have something similar, you can place items on your head with this command. The LA was introduced in the Wild update, however it was originally planned for the Nether update all that time ago. It was going to be called the Wisp and looked very different to how we see it today. Even after all that, there was different color concepts that never made the game. But there does exist a yellow alate in Minecraft Legends, so there might still be a chance for this in the future. You can scare your friends with just 4 pressure plates and some lava. Just place 4 pressure plates like this and then lava in the middle. When your friends enter your base, they'll have no idea why lava is just standing there like that. You can take 0 fall damage without the use of any armor, potions, or blocks like slime. All you have to do is log out of your world just before you take impact. Then when you log back in, you'll be alive. Potion effects can last longer when they have more airtime. So if you want to get the maximum use out of your potions, throw them in front of you and run into them, instead of just being boring. Breaking and placing blocks can take ages in Minecraft even when you're in creative. Instead, press right and left click at the exact same time. This will allow you to break and replace blocks instantaneously, which also helps with changing blocks that are left in midair. Bees in Minecraft do not make any sense. They're the same size as a chicken and even bigger than Steve's head, but Mojang said they're not changing it, so we're stuck with these bees forever. This is what a normal skeleton looks like, and this is a super rare one. Don't see the difference? Well, this skeleton is actually left-handed, which not only makes this mob the only mob to have 2-handed sprites, but this reflects real life as only 11% of people are actually left-handed. If you swim to the bottom of a lake, you can place a cauldron with lava inside of it. You can even jump in there too, even though I don't know why you would do so. You can ignite TNT by throwing a snowball, eggs, or a fishing rod through fire. And once the TNT is ignited, you can use the fishing rod to pull it towards you, just like this. Subscribe!